the ambulance guy, the EMT, he tried to cut off my bandage that was on this finger, and he cut off part of my knuckle.
Ooh, ouch.
He missed my finger.
Yeah, yikes.
Yeah.
Fun.
Yeah, so I was really mad. And then the other EMT lady was like extremely rude.
Okay.
Because like what happened was I was brushing my teeth, you know? And that's how I noticed how bad the cut was, because like it bled through my bandage. And I went to wipe my face and like a bunch of blood got on my face. And I told her that I'm a certified phlebotomist, because I am. And she's like, well, if you got grossed out by that, you should think of a different career. And I'm like, that's really rude, because it's totally different.
Yeah. I'm just gonna, if it's all right with you, I'm just gonna put your phone inside your
Okay.
jacket.
No, I'll
Okay, you go ahead. Sorry. Yeah, I just.
Okay.
Jacket over.
Okay.
That way, just in case there's any buzz or anything, we've got some noise
Okay.
protection.
Okay.
Okay. What would you like to work on today?
I want to work on, well, I want to finish my story.
Okay.
So, and then when you cut off my knuckles, like maybe you should think of a different thing. Yeah. So anyway, like a different career.
Right.
What I want to work on today is, okay, so this stems from childhood, like abuse and stuff.
Okay.
I don't know how it really started. That's what I want to figure out.
Okay.
So like when I am waiting for someone to come home, this is like especially boyfriends, but it used to be like my mom too. Like when I was a kid, like I if I felt like I needed something, and it always has to do with like phones, like texting. Like I will over text Sam like 100 times. If he says he's coming over, and he ditches me all the time. Like he ditched me yesterday because he had depression and he overslept. Let me finish, Christy. So I literally was like, ever since I was a kid, my mom would like leave me home alone and then she'd go to work, and I would need something from her. And I would call and call and call. I would dial it as quick as I could. Like, I'm really good at dialing. And I would call her and call her and call her. And she would just ignore me. And then with my ex, James, I would call him and call him and call him. And I'd wait for him to come home. And then I did this with Seth. And I did this with Noah. I did it to everyone that I'm attached to. Why do you keep saying okay? I'm talking.
Because I want to make sure we get started too. So
I need to talk about it for a second.
Very quickly, okay.
Let me talk about it. Like, why are you interrupting me? Like, do you understand the situation?
Okay. Tatiana, I want to make sure that we get a chance to go through the full thing.
Have we ever not gone through the full thing?
Sometimes we've run over. I just want to make sure we have plenty of time. What I'm understanding is basically you want to work on that tendency to overcall people, keep calling people.
That's not it, because you didn't let me finish.
Okay. Go ahead.
So the problem is, I get anxious waiting for them. I'm nervous that they are not going to be there for me.
Okay.
I get anxious that they've abandoned me. I get anxious. Like, I need to call, I need to text, I need them to show up. I'm worried they're not going to be there. I'm worried they're going to abandon me. I'm scared.
Okay.
And I obsessively call and text.
Obsessive calling and texting because you're worried, you're anxious and worried that people are going to abandon you.
Or something.
Okay.
I don't know what.
Okay, got it. Okay.
Like, it's really rude for you to interrupt me when I'm trying to express myself.
I just want to make sure that we do get started.
Obviously we will. It's not like I'm going to talk 10 minutes straight about it. I'm sorry for being upset, but it's like, this is very important to me. And when you cut me off and say that we're not going to, see, now this is happening, like, it makes me feel like you don't value what I'm trying to do and that you don't want to help me.
I do want to help you.
And that's another thing I have to work on another time,
Okay.
is being interrupted.
Okay.
It really triggers me.
Okay, we'll work on that another time.
Next time probably, because I always have, another thing that I want to work on is what I'm saying right now, is I always feel like I have to say everything that I have to say because I feel like people aren't listening to me. And when people interrupt me, it triggers me a lot because when I was little, nobody ever listened to me, so now I talk a lot.
So we'll make sure we'll address some of those in the future, but today we'll address that calling and texting when you feel like you're worried and you might feel abandoned, okay?
This is so meta because it's a trigger within a trigger,
right.
And I'm so sorry, Christy.
It's okay.
But it's just like like that inner child
Yeah.
that I have. It's really coming out recently, especially during the holidays. Okay, let's get this done. Let's get it done. I'm taking my shoes off.
Okay, get comfortable.
I can't sit cross-legged.
Right,
Dang
right,
it.
exactly.
Okay.
So,
Do you have like a pillow? No. Okay.
don't.
It's okay. It's okay. We're fine.
okay. How would you like to feel differently at the end of the session?
I want to feel like I don't need an over text or over call. I don't want to feel like waiting for somebody. I want to relax. Like if somebody's not texting me, I want to chill. I just want to be like, you have your time to do whatever. If you're not texting me, that's not my problem. And if I need something, I can get it on my own. I don't need another person to supply it for me.
Good. Okay. When you think about that situation, what
It makes
emotions
me
come up?
depressed, anxious, fearful, angry, guilty, powerless, embarrassed, shameful, jealous, hopeful, or not hopeful, hopeless, obsessed. That's the big one.
Yeah.
Foolish, insecure, worthless, hurt, distrustful, irritable, incompetent, lonely, sad, confused, indecisive, frustrated, deceived, different, obsessed. I have an obsession problem.
Okay.
Is that OCD? What does the OCD stand for?
Obsessive compulsive
I
disorder.
think I have that in a different way.
Okay.
My aunt has it.
Mm.
And it's at 1 billion.
Okay, at 1 billion.
Woo!
Okay.
This has been such a bad problem with me. I always like, oh my gosh, I over text and call. If I can't wait for you to ask me the next question.
Okay. Okay.
Like, how would this make me feel better and and other people feel better?
And actually, we'll do that in a moment. But first, I want you to check in with your body. Check your body from head to toe. What sensations do you feel?
I am freaking out. I did not take my meds this morning. I'm not doing good.
I'm really thirsty. Your body?
I'm thirsty.
Okay.
I'm thirsty. I feel uncomfortable. I'm wearing a sports bra. Can I wear this?
If you're hot.
I am hot. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. I feel like uncomfortable. I feel like angry, amped up, like just not good.
Okay. So I want you to just notice that uncomfortable, amped up, angry. Just notice that.
Ow, my freaking knuckle.
Okay. Breath. Has anything moved or changed?
My finger hurts.
Okay. Anything as far as anger or amped up?
I feel more calm.
Okay. Are we ready to go forward?
Yes.
Okay. So you already know the question.
My
So
finger hurts really bad.
okay. Maybe just making sure you don't bump it.
It's like literally tearing.
Okay.
You tie me up, Lisa.
So you already know the question. So how could changing this behavior make things different for you and for others?
Okay.
and follow my hand. Okay. We're done. Deep breath. So, how could changing this change things for you and for others?
For me, I wouldn't need to be stressed. I wouldn't need to be anxious. I would just send one text and let it go. If they want to text me, they will. And that's the thing too, is like one text and a million texts, it doesn't matter. If you text them once, they will text you back as the same as if you text them a million times. The difference is, if you text them a million times, they're gonna think you're weird. They're gonna think you're annoying. They're gonna be pressured. They're not gonna know everything you wanna say because they're not gonna read your text.
Right. So they're gonna probably respond a lot better to you with
Yeah.
just one text.
Yeah, and also like the thing is too is like if you like call them a bunch of times, like they're gonna get annoyed,
Mm-hmm.
and a lot of people won't want to talk to you.
Right, exactly. Okay. So remember, you're gonna go through your
They
day.
could block you, you know.
Right. Yep. So you're gonna go through your day, starting at the beginning of your day. Think about an average day when you're texting a lot, calling a lot, worried about being abandoned, and just move your day forward at your own pace. Okay.
Right.
Deep breath. Check your body from head to toe. What sensations do you feel and where?
Just like anxious, like trying to be like the perfect girl, like text the right thing, say the right thing, do the right thing, like be, like is this the right text? Like he's not responding, like I'm anxious, I'm like on a mission, I'm like get him to text back, is this funny enough? Is this clever
Okay.
enough? Is this a cute message? Is this caring? Does this show that I care about him?
Okay.
Can he tell how I feel? Like, why does it even matter? Like,
Right.
he doesn't even like me.
Right. So I'll have you. I'm gonna have you move forward. I know I'm interrupting. Put the scene aside. Just notice that anxiety, those worry thoughts. Am I smart enough? Or am I saying the right thing? Etc. Etc. Okay.
That's funny. Wow.
Deep breath. Obviously something moved. What did you notice?
No matter how smart or funny or whatever my texts are, like, he'll talk to me in his free time because guess what? Like, it doesn't matter, like, if it's smart or funny or whatever. Like, he's busy.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he's doing things.
Okay, good.
Because, like, a lot of the time when I'm texting him, he's at work.
Ah, okay.
All he does is go to work, sleep, and hang out with his friends.
Okay, got it.
And do you know what is true too? He would hang out with me more if I didn't annoy him during the times when he was busy.
Okay, good insights. So, when you left off in your scene, your typical day, were you at the beginning of the day, kind of the middle, towards the end?
Middle.
Okay. So again, start there, keep moving forward at your own pace. Deep breath. Check your body. What sensations do you feel and where?
I realized that usually during the day, because my life is so hectic, some kind of emergency happens, and I like need to tell somebody, and it's always him.
Okay.
And it's like, that gets old. And then also, like, if something good happens, I want to tell somebody, and it's always him.
Okay.
And it's like, why do I need attention for when something good happens to me? It's like, I'm an adult. Like, why do I need that attention?
Yeah. Okay. And your body, check your body. Are sensations positive?
I just feel like
negative, or neutral?
gross. I just
Okay.
feel like, why do I need so much attention?
Okay.
Like, why am I so needy?
Yeah.
Like, why?
So, again, put the scene aside. Just notice that feeling gross, feeling really needy, and just follow my hand. Breath. Are sensations positive, negative, or neutral? Okay. So just notice those feelings again and just follow my hand. A deep breath. Has anything moved or changed?
I was just thinking about, like, my mom would always like yell at me and I always get in trouble. And at school, like, we did arts and crafts and I was really good at it. And I went over to my cousin's house after my mom was yelling at me. And I knew she was gonna pick me up, so I made her like an apology card and I made it as pretty as I could. And I gave it to her and she ripped it up. And I was like 6 years old.
Oh, wow.
And I was just like, I just remember crying silently in the back of the car. And like, that's not like the only thing. There were so many times when I just wanted love or attention or affection. And I was thinking, like, everyone in the house knew I was neglected, and everyone knew I was abused, and I thought, and like, this sounds so stupid, but like, even my cat knew. Like, when I was living there, the cat slept with me.
So I'm just wondering, do we switch this up and look at a scene of your mom not showing you love?
Yeah.
Okay. So let's do that. So let's switch the scene. So I want you to pick just one scene when your mom didn't show you love. You got one in mind. Just pick one. It could be maybe one of the bigger ones, or it could be just kind of more a common one, whichever you want. A big one or a common one?
I blocked out something. Okay.
Does it have a beginning, middle, and end?
Yeah.
Okay. So start at the beginning again, but with this new scene, just going through that scene of your mom not showing you love, and moving your scene forward at your own pace. Deep breath. Check your body for sensations. What do you feel and where? Is there a lot of sadness or hurt, or what is it?
I just feel so broken.
Okay. So I'm going to put the scene aside for a moment. I want you to just feel that sense of feeling broken.
I feel so hurt.
And we can do this together. You can get through this, because you've dealt with this before, but as you know, we're going to make it better, okay? So just put aside the scene, just notice that hurt and feel broken. Deep breath. Has anything moved or changed?
It's so hurt. I'm just so hurt, and I'm so lost, and I just want love. And I'm so mad, and I don't know what to do, and I want to break a plate, but I don't want the cops called. And I know it's not my fault.
Okay. So let's just notice that feeling lost, broken, hurt. Let's just notice it a little bit longer, okay? breath. Are you ready to keep moving forward? Okay. So again, when you left off in your scene, were you at the beginning, the middle, towards the end? Middle. Okay. So bring that scene back. Start at the middle. Keep moving forward. Keep moving forward. All the images and the sensations and the feelings. But this is the last time you get to feel it to this intensity. Okay. Just keep moving forward. Another deep breath. Check your body for sensations and feelings. What do you notice? Okay. So again, just put aside the scene. Just notice that anger. Breath. Has anything moved or changed?
Her protector. She could have gotten so much trouble. And I knew what I could have said. And I remember the moment she knew that she could get away with it.
Yeah.
But I loved her because she's my mother.
Right.
And she didn't love me the way that she was supposed to. And she abused me, and I was severely abused. All throughout childhood, all throughout adolescence, and it's all I knew. And I am not a bad person.
Check your body for sensations. Are they positive, negative, or neutral?
I don't know.
Okay.
I can't tell. I'm just what the fuck.
Okay. So just notice those thoughts of what the fuck, and just notice what feelings you can. Oh man. Deep breath. When you left off in your scene, were you towards the middle, towards the end of the scene? Done yet?
Yeah.
Okay. So started at the where you left off. Again, just keep moving forward. If my hand's still moving, just pull it back to the front. Breath. Check your body for sensations. What do you notice?
She tried to break me. She tried to break me my entire childhood. A little girl.
Okay.
And guess what? I'm 31. And I know I've made a lot of mistakes. And I know I've been real fucked up a lot of my life. But look at me.
Yeah.
I know it's not a lot. But I really survived.
Mm-hmm. Good. Check that body. What are sensations positive, negative, or neutral?
I just like, I am so strong.
Okay, okay. So I want you to just mention or think about that I'm so strong, I survived. Breath. When you left off in your seat, have you completed it? Not quite yet.
Pretty much.
Okay. Do we need to finish it up?
I was just like ended with like me being here. Like,
Okay. Okay.
like I'm so glad I'm here
Okay,
because
good.
this is so important.
Yeah. Good.
And I didn't know that I would get this kind of like therapy, but like it's really important because I mean I know we started with waiting for the phone call, which is like important, but this is way more important. And it's like
That's it.
and it's like I can't believe it. Like she literally tried to end me. And I for real, like I made it all the way here and she hated me from birth. And like here I am.
Right.
And I'm such a like I'm not trying to say that like I'm the best.
Right.
But I'm a lovely fucking person.
There we go.
And I love myself.
Good.
And she did not break me. And I had and if people only knew what I went through,
Yeah.
they would not like expect me to be like the way that I am. Because I took all of that hate and turned it into love.
Good. Good. Okay, now remember you're going to see the scene the second time through. Look for whatever looks or feels different. Again, starting beginning of the scene, moving forward at your own pace.
Okay, I'm ready.
Okay. Take a deep breath. Does anything look or feel different?
There's more other times.
Okay. Just kind of reminders of other times. Got it. Okay. Check for your body for sensations. Are they positive, negative, or neutral?
Awful.
Okay. Okay. Remember to put the scene aside. Just notice feeling awful. Just follow my hand. Deep breath. Anything move or change with that sensation?
She was just one of those bad mothers. I see them. I see bad mothers. She was one of them. Like, it's kind of like depersonalizing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. It wasn't about you, it was about her.
It, like, she did target me.
Yeah. Right. But I mean, it wasn't your fault. Right.
It wasn't my fault, but it's just like,
Mm-hmm.
there should be, like, a sterilization. No, I'm just kidding. But, like, fuck, like,
Yeah.
why?
Yeah.
Like, she was 17 when she got pregnant with me.
Okay. When you left off in your scene the second time, were you in the beginning, the middle, or the end?
I'm approaching the middle.
Okay. So just start the scene there at the middle. Again, see it for the second time through and look for what feels or looks different.
Cops don't know shit, and there's not enough resources.
Okay.
You don't know. There are so many of those bad mothers. You can't fix them all. You can't. It's not Pokemon. You can't do it. You can't do it. Like, there are too many women getting pregnant with children that abortion should be more. There should be more abortion. Not that I'm like
No, I get it.
Like I'm glad I'm alive.
Right. Yeah.
My grandma wanted me to be aborted. Still probably wishes that happened, but my life was shit. If you're Catholic, maybe you believe I would be in hell right now, but my childhood was shitty. Yeah. And maybe I have a destiny, who knows? But what the fuck was that?
Right.
Okay.
Check your body for sensations. Are they positive, negative, or neutral?
They're furious.
Okay. So just notice feeling furious and just follow my hand.
Like, it's almost laughable. I'm thinking that. You know what I thought? I'm gonna be such a good mother. I'm gonna be the best fucking mother.
Okay. Can you move forward to reach question, or do you need to?
I need to end.
Okay. Oh, you're not to that yet. Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
Okay, so keep moving. That scene forward, looking for what looks or feels different. Deep breath. What looked or felt different?
She sent me. Okay, so I smoked marijuana for the first time in high school. And the way I am is like go big or go home. So I got high every day for a week. And my mom sent me to a residential treatment center for Native American kids. The kind where you find bodies buried in the back. The girls that were there were boys too, were meth addicts and prostitutes. I got the shit kicked out of me every day until I learned how to talk back. And, like to the people in charge. Because the girls thought I was funny. So that's how I got my street cred. And I realized that was a good place for me to go because I was away from my mom. And I'm just like, I was thinking like, I'm so happy I'm here. That's how like crazy it was.
No, that's okay. But yeah, different situation.
Like literally just weed.
Yeah.
Like my own social worker told her not to put me there.
Right. Okay. So now remember, you get to be the director. You get to re-script your scene, to change it in any positive way you want. It could be.
I know exactly how I want to change it. I've thought about this many times.
Okay. Go ahead and start your scene and finish the scene as positively as possible. would you change your sleep?
Living in Brandon's grandma. Let's stay with my friend Allison, or growing up with my friend Shahadi. There were so many different things that I could have done instead of living with my mom.
Okay, good. Check your body from head to toe. Are sensations positive?
Positive.
Okay, so let's spread that positivity throughout the body. Deep breath. When you look at that scene, when you think of that scene, do you see it the old way that you came in with, the new way that you changed it, or a little bit both?
Well, I'll never forget the old way.
Right. No, you won't forget the facts.
But like, I feel like I can look forward to the new way.
Okay.
Just like, that's how it went.
Okay.
I'm just gonna choose to believe it.
Okay. Let's make that new way especially strong. So remember, I'm going to give you that remote control. Go through your positive scene again, and if any old images come up, switch that channel. Does the new scene seem stronger?
Yeah.
Good. Okay. So remember, we're going to look to see if there's any old snapshots left over. So remember, I'm going to give you a shield, go back as a detective. Okay, just look for any snapshots. Breath. Any old snapshots? Okay, good.
My dad's an electrician.
Okay. There you go. Okay. Remember, next we're going to pile up any old images into those boxes, getting ready to destroy those boxes. So just pile up all those old images. Okay, and now you get to destroy that pile any way you want. How did you destroy a pile?
I put it in acid.
Good. Zzz. It's buzzing away.
Yeah.
Good. Okay. So I want you to think about the future, and is there any seed of doubt that the
No.
changes you made? Okay, good. Okay, so remember, you are gonna go to the New Perspective store, and you can come at your past with any new perspective you want. I'm strong, I'm a survivor, I'm gonna be a wonderful mom, or whatever you want that perspective to be. Another deep breath. What new perspective did you choose?
I feel I'm not the result of abuse. I will raise a mom. I don't need her. I'm really not good. I'm fine. Like, it doesn't hurt me.
Okay. And right now you're going to cross that beautiful bridge into your future. If there's any old images, sweep them off the bridge and see your new future as you want it to be.
I need it for a long time.
Okay. A deep breath. What did you see in your future?
Just successful and happy and a good mother and not feeling like I'm not good enough or not feeling like I have all this grief over not having a mother. Cause like that's really what it was like I was grieving like what I didn't have. And it was,
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. You deserved better and you didn't get what you deserved.
yeah.
When you think about how you changed your scene, what emotions come up now?
This is different when we started.
But that's okay.
I feel like accepting, calm, clear thoughts, content, different, empowered, free, grateful. Happy, hopeful, light, peaceful, pleasant, relief, serene, and strong.
Lots better feelings. And I know it's not the same, but I'll have you put yourself at where you're at now.
I was thinking that like a one.
Okay, got it. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay. And I'm glad you were able to find something that, more at the root cause of
It's
what
hard
was going
for
on.
me to know what I'm going through because, like, I think the problem for the most part of everything is like my mom,
Yep.
Yeah.